hoops, action, and more on the Donnie Sports 17 Network on YouTube. I need your hoop action. I just want your reaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I need your hoop action. Da la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da da.
Want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like seated. I said spark the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it.
It hurts me to say this. The Dallas Mavericks is playing their final night against New Orleans here at the American Airlines Center. Yes, I said it. Final game of the year. Mavericks, after 13 years of going to the playoffs in a row straight, for some reason, they missed the boat this time. And of course, we'll expound on those reasons why they missed the playoffs in just a little bit. But in that 13-year stretch, Mavericks went to the NBA Western Conference Finals 3 times, the NBA Finals twice, and in 2011, they won it all. Last year, they got swept in the playoffs by Oklahoma City. And it brings us to today. Now, Mavericks, the reason why they not go to the playoffs, well, they had a slow start. New players trying to mesh with Coach Carlisle's system. And Dirk Nowitzki was out for half the season. But Dirk came back, and the Mavericks play improved. And they also took a shot at the playoffs. They had a good playoff run, but the playoff run was a case of too little, too late. Tonight's game against New Orleans is, well, let's say is a valuation. Mavericks will get a chance to play some players they don't see often on the court. And that means that it's time to see who stays and who goes as the off-season kicks in. And there'll be some questions answered on who stays, who goes with this Mavericks team. Coming up here on this special edition of the Donnie Sports Hoops Action More Show, coming up after the game, comments from Coach Rick Carsile. We'll talk about tonight's game, and also what's to come with the offseason with the Mavericks as they go to a place where they've never been before in a long while, the lottery. And we're not talking about a scratch-off ticket. It's Hoops Action More from the American Airlines Center, the Dallas Mavericks season finale. Coach's comments coming up next here on the Donnie Sports 17 Network. About to get the second half going in the season finale of Dallas Mavericks basketball. Mavericks Hornets. Mavericks on top, 47-39, as we're about to get the second half going here. Now, by the way, if the Mavericks win tonight, they will square up to the season at 41. And, well, 41, it is what it is. After the game, we're going to get the comments.
Congratulations, Bobby, and thank you for being such a great
Rick Carsile.
Please give Bobby a nice round of applause.
Tonight's game and what's to come for the off-season. And when you watch this game tonight, you'll figure out which players are going to hang around, which players are going to go. As the Mavericks now, our team has made a promise that the Mavericks will get better next season. They're not going to be a time for team out of that and no playoffs next year. So, stand by. After the game, Coach's comments here on the Donnie Sports Hoops Action More Show. Right here on the Donnie Sports Network. Only 2:11 left in the game, and the Mavericks season as the Mavericks try to wind down. As the Mavericks try to wind down the 2012-2013 season, it looks like they got things under control. 2:02 left, Mavericks up 97-81 over New Orleans. Mavs are pretty much sitting on the bench and done for the year. For the Mavericks, Jay Crowder is in, Mike James,
That's his fourth personal. It's the first
Mike Akawan, Brendan Wright, James Morrow.
Time for a 20-second timeout. Sponsored by the Fighting Irish.
And the Mavericks taking a 20-second timeout.
And a check back in on the unique assist score. 23 team assists for your Mavs tonight. To get a free ball against the corner,
some numbers for you. Spotters are breaking the action. Darren Carlson leads all scores tonight with 25 points. And it looks like the crowd that came here tonight will go home happy and have something to look forward to the next year. Roberts dribbling the ball for New Orleans. And he'll fire up a three-point bomb. Fade away. He drops it in. Count the basket. 3-point basket and one.
Foul number 5. Bernard James, that's his first person. It's the second team foul in the last 2 minutes. New Orleans we should be 24 away here. Brian Roberts 4.
The ultimate fadeaway jumper. He hits the deck on a three-point bomb and gets fouled. 3-point makes a 4-point play, and that's completed. Akawan brings it up for the Mavericks. They're right. The Crowder back to Akawan. Akawan trying to work the corner. Brendan Wright getting banged around. The James goes back to Akawan. Brendan Wright backing down, turn around, hook shot, no good. Miller with the rebound for New Orleans. Minute 13 left of the season. Some of the crowd's hitting the highway for home. Robinson launching a three-point bomb, no good. Rebound Mavericks. Now it's time to slow it down, burn some time. Akawan's gonna drive, and the ball's gonna dribble towards me. 6 seconds on the shot clock. There we have Morrow in the game, Jim Morrow. One of the additions the Mavericks picked up halfway into the season. Crowder, Morrow, wants to drive, fires up a clutch, and got it on the baseline. He knocks it down. 38 seconds left in the game, 99-85. Mavericks in front. He wants to drive, layup, no good. Battle for the rebound, and what do we have? Looks like a foul.
One more time. Come on, let's shut this thing down. Let me hear you.
24 seconds left. Long. Giants with the basket. 19 seconds left on the game, and you know what? The Mavericks can just dribble this one out. Crowd on their feet. Mavericks are going to go 41 and 41. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foul game! Foul game over! Foul game over! Foul game over!
New Orleans 87. Your Mavs 99. Everybody, Mavs win! Mavs win!
Mavericks win this one. Way up this season. And head of it there is Mark Cuban, the owner.
It's knuckle time.
He has some work.
And the Mavs win. It's knuckle time. Win tonight's win. Be sure to pick up your
coupon.
Like I said, that's Mark Tillman, the owner.
Late administration connected airline center tonight. Taco Bueno gets 4.0.
He'll have some things to do during the offseason to try to get the Mavericks better, back to where they once were.
Mavs fans.
2 years ago, Mavericks
Thank you.
won the NBA title last year. They got swept in the NBA playoffs by Oklahoma City. This year, they're going to watch the playoffs at home. Well, it was kind of like a ragged game most of the night. Nonetheless, the Mavericks did enough to pry this game open and get the 99-87 win. And like I mentioned, Darren Collison had the big scoring night, 25 points for the game. Now, the season's over. And all the attention is what's to come in the offseason. What player moves? What players will still be here? What players are going to be gone? That's the decision that Coach Rick Carsile and the Mavs brass has to make. And also, by missing the playoffs, they'll have to take that trip to the NBA lottery and see what they can get in the NBA draft. It's the time for post-game comments from the coach, Rick Carsile. As the Donnie Sport Hoops Action and More show continues right here on the Donnie Sport 17 Network.
Just that we had a lot of guys contribute. We weren't perfect. You know, we demonstrated we're not a perfect team, but guys hung in, and we needed 3 guys at the center position. We needed 2 guys at every other position, and we had Morrow playing tonight at 2, so we had 3 guys playing the 2 spot, and it was all when the game mattered. So, it's good. It's good to finish strong. I think if you look back at the last, 42, 43, 44 games, I mean, there's a trend where, we were doing good things, and we got up against it in December, and with the slow start and all that. But now it's to work in the summer to get our younger guys better and to get the team better.
Talked about last impressions being important. What do you take away from Darren's game?
Oh, he was terrific tonight. Absolutely. I thought he was. We had some guys play well, but I thought he was our most consistent and most dynamic guy out there. So he did a really good job for us. And again, we had a lot of other guys that may not have great lines, but during the course of the game did some timely good things that helped us win. And so it's good to win the last game. It gets everybody feeling, I think, a little bit better about things, but we got a lot of work to do.
You weren't ready to say if it was a success or a failure before the game, but battling back from 10 games below 500 to see this team finish up 500 now. How do you sum it all up?
Well, I expected us to battle back, and I expected us to get back to, and I thought we would get above 500. It didn't happen. But, we never lost our spirit. We never lost our belief and our effort. So, those are all good things. But, I'm not going to try to blow sunshine up your butt and tell you that, we're happy to be 500, because that's not how things go here. And I understand that, and you guys understand that too. So, we do have some positives to take from this. I mean, our veteran guys, this year, by the time Dirk really got his rhythm and his conditioning back, he was the player that he's been. Marion and Carter were terrific all year long. I mean, if you look at Marion's run the last 5 or 6 games, I mean, it's all-star numbers. They aren't just good numbers; they're all-star numbers. And tonight, Elton was a key guy. I mean, we needed another big body, because Kaman had a few struggles out there, and Kaman's back was a little sore coming into the game, so he wasn't really feeling 100%, but he wanted to play, and so we needed everybody, and so we won, and it's better than losing.
Coach, another sellout night. What have these fans meant to you this entire season long, and any insight on what they can look forward to in the upcoming season?
Well, the fans have been great. I mean, it's just it's one of the most loyal towns I've seen in my years in the league, and now this is my 29th, so I've been with a few different franchises, and we got to repay the loyalty, by getting the team better this summer, and I know that, Mark and Donnie know that, and there's a lot of work to be done. It's going to take creativity. It's going to take being opportunistic, and we're going to have to do our homework on a lot of things.
Anything else?
Hey, Coach.
Yes,
The Freddie King Show. Now, looking
I like that show.
Now, looking back at the season,
It's Freddie Kane.
looking back at the season, did you really miss Jay Kidd and Jason Terry? You think the leadership that they brought, did you really miss them this year in terms of not getting to the playoffs?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Brilliant insight.
Well, I mean,
I know that your show is, really digs deep and meet the tough issues and those kinds of things.
I say that because everything fell on Dirk's shoulders this year. Seemed like the season was done because he was hurt at the beginning.
Well, look, the burden of the season, really, it's on all of us. And, I take, a lot of responsibility for what happens on the court because, that's my job. And, Mark's proactive to be accountable for things. And he's the ultimate owner because when things go great, he stays in the background and talks about what a great job everybody's doing. And when things go like they did this year, he steps up and says, hey, this one's on me. And so, from at the top, that's the kind of ownership, any head coach dreams of having. And so now, we're in this position where we've got a lot of work to do. And I look forward to it. I'm very disappointed that, there are no more games. I mean, today, game days are days when I do a lot of prep work for the next game, and today was odd because there was no next game, So that was weird, but, we're going to find a lot of things to do to put ourselves in the right position, and, we're going to have to grind this summer.
Anything else? Art?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was cracking up.
We hope you enjoyed this special edition of the Hoops Action More Show Dallas Mavericks season finale. We're going to be back next season for more Hoops Action More as we cover the Dallas Mavericks, college basketball, and high school basketball. I'm Donnie Ernick. Thank you for watching, and good night from the American Airlines Center.